Hi Scorpio, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your April reading. Wow. So, I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them 3 more times. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of a 2-part reading. So here we go for our Scorpios. Universe. Okay, let's get started. The overall energy, Scorpios, of your reading is a 7 of Swords. It looks like there has been somebody who is, deceitful in some way, some shape or form. This surrounds the whole reading. Let's see where this goes. In your highest energy, we have the Devil. This is the card for Capricorn, not to be confused with the energy of the card. So Capricorn may be high in your chart or in somebody else's chart around this reading. But the Devil, the energy of this card is toxic. It's about toxic energy. It's a lot of times it's about a third party or an addiction or something like that, but something toxic. And it has to do with the center energy of deceitfulness. So somebody, it's like they were hiding something from you here. This Devil card, and it really kind of stands out to me, the waving goodbye of. So let's see if this gets worked out. It's right next to the 4 of Wands. Now, it feels, this is a soulmate, divine soulmate card. This is union of 2 people in happiness, joy. Wow, this is, because it's right between the Devil and the 7 of Swords. So it could be that someone may have presented themselves maybe as if they were into this relationship. Whoever they are a soulmate, all right? Doesn't mean you have to be with them. But you have known them in other lifetimes. That's your connection. But they may have presented themselves as if they were, moving towards this union, this happy union, maybe even a marriage with you, when on the other side, they were doing something else that was deceitful. I think you caught them at it. I think either that or it just came out into the open somehow, because the Justice card is right next to the 4 of Wands. So if they threw your scales off balance, you're getting rebalanced, those scales. It's self-justice. You have your sword up. You're very hyper aware, and this won't happen again. You're protecting yourself from this ever happening again. Now, this could be past energy, and this could be the energy that you carry with you. So I'm kind of starting to feel that way, that this is something that you're carrying with you. If you're carrying this with you, this is toxic. You need to let it go, okay? So that the 4 of Wands can come in. Because it feels like, when I look at this card and that sword is up, and then usually it's just like self-protection, but I think this is like really, like dramatically self-protection. It's like you don't trust anybody anymore type feeling. I don't know. Let's read on. I could change my mind. One card could change a whole thing. Okay. So under the Devil card, I have the King of Cups. This is water energy. This is you, Scorpio. King of Cups, male or female. Look at all the emotional waters around the feet of the King of Cups. Now, you have a giant cup of love. You do. But you're holding it close to you. So I think it is what I was feeling, is that I think you might, because of a past energy you're still carrying with you, I think you're afraid to hand that cup out. Now let me read on. It feels like there's somebody else in this picture, and I'm looking around and I'm kind of seeing something. So this is the King of Cups. It's like the reason that you won't hand your cup out is because of deceitful energy. You've been caught in a deceitful relationship before. You will not let that happen again, ever. And on the other side of this Seven of Swords is the Ten of Cups. Now, this is under the Justice card. This is what you had the balance over. But I also feel like because you're holding that sword up, you might be blocking this energy from coming in. So we have the Four of Wands. Look at celebrating love in both these cards. And in this one, there's a couple children. But this is love, loving each other. Now, I feel like someone took the love and, destroyed it in some prior relationship here. It's very important in this reading. But you are on self-awareness mode and very hyper-aware, I should say. You have your scales balanced, and you will, you're fierce. You're fierce as far as not letting that energy come in. And in the meantime, your fierceness, I think, is like disallowing you to hand this cup of love out. So it's almost like you've made yourself a pact, and your pact says, I will never, ever love anybody again. That's how I feel, Scorpios. So if this sounds like your reading, it probably is. If it doesn't sound like your reading, it probably isn't. I would check your moon or rising signs, with my readings anyway. So this is April's reading. So the overall energy is, I think you need to let this behavior, this sneaky behavior that I think threw your scales way off, but you've got balance from it. You need to let it go. That's what it looks like, so that you can love again. So under the King of Cups is the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands, these are all male or female. This is fire sign. This is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Now, one of those might be strong in your chart, or strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But the thing about this King of Wands is they're holding the staff of new beginnings. They have their hand on their hip like they're getting ready to get up and go, move forward. This could be somebody coming in, and I do believe it is. And the reason I believe it is somebody coming in, like I said, they might have fire, strong fire in their chart. They're probably very passionate. They're very sincere. They're ready. They want a new beginning, fresh start. And you're kind of, I think, blocking this person. But it looks like if you can let the Seven of Swords go, you can get into the Six of Swords. So by letting this energy go right here that surrounds the whole reading, you can move forward, but it won't be at a fast pace. With whoever it is that's coming in, who is sincere and really wants a fresh start with you, they have passion for you. They want to, I think you're both going to move forward here. Away from these rocky waters, towards smoother, calmer, a more peaceful place. I don't think it's the same person. If this was a pentacle, a King of Pentacles, I might say it's the same person. I don't think so. I think this is somebody coming in. And somebody who actually has on their mind, they're very sincere about their intentions. I want you to know that. So somebody comes in wanting to have a fresh start, like, to move forward with, start dating, start, going for a walk, anything to get to know each other. It's going to be a slow process for you, but it looks like they have patience, and they will be willing to work with you and trying to get you to relax a little bit and trust them, so that you can move forward away from those rocky waters of this past energy towards a more peaceful place in your mind, in your heart. So moving forward and under this Ten of Cups, there's that Two of Pentacles, confusion. You're like, I told myself I would never, ever hand out my love again But you find yourself going back and forth now because this person triggers something within you. You can feel their energy. I think you know that their energy is true. Look at this. You're all over the place about this. You're thinking, oh, what if we get into this place here with the Ten of Cups, in a union and loving each other, and then it just blows up in my face and they cheat on me or they run off and it feels like you're going through all these emotions here. Because look at the water bouncing around. The ships are just bouncing. It's a lot of emotion involved in moving forward with this King of Wands. Okay, Scorpio. Let's pull out the second part of this reading. So first off, the universe wants you to know that you're doing a really good job at protecting yourself from heartache, from love. But somebody wants to come in. One more shuffle here. One more. That didn't feel... One more. The Scorpios. There we go. For April, please. Wow. Oh my gosh. There you are, Scorpio, right there. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Up here in your highest energy, Scorpio, the Two of Cups. This is friends with love. This person is a soulmate. They can be a best friend and a lover. They can get you, I think they're going to get you to hand your cup of love out. You're going to have feelings for this person. I don't think you're going to be up in your head. Look at this Nine of Swords. You're going to be totally up in your head. Remember your swords were up? Now all these swords are like turning into thoughts, and they're running through your mind like, what am I getting myself into? Is this ever going to work out? Am I going to end up getting hurt? I mean, there are lots of thoughts when you spend time alone here. And it's all about this soulmate that's coming in. Look, right next to another soulmate card that's coming in. The Six of Cups. They're so sincere. This cup that they're offering you has a flower in it. If you have to have something in your cup, it either has to be empty or have a flower in it, period. And that's what they have. They are very sincere. You might have known them since childhood, like teenage years or something. But you have known them in other lifetimes. They are definitely a soulmate. This person here was a soulmate, but this one feels like the right soulmate that's coming in. And it really throws you for a loop. You're really up in your head about this. You can feel it. You know it. So what are you going to do? They're going to break your barrier down. I can see it already. Here you are, the Death card. Right under that soulmate card. This is your card, Scorpio. But the meaning, which is most important here for you, is leaving the old behind. Now, I told you that before. You need to leave this old energy behind and move forward. That's exactly what you're going to be doing. They're breaking down that barrier. And you're going to be moving towards the Hierophant. This is the card for Taurus. So Taurus might be strong in your chart or theirs or around the reading. But more importantly, this is about traditional values, traditional morals. This is about marriage. Commitment. You thought you were there before, blew up, but it's coming in. This is a real, true, sincere person. That king, which is male or female, they're all male or female, is coming in. Right next to the Hierophant, not only commitment, probably marriage, and this beautiful love offer here. This is a new beginning with joy. Lots of joy. It's coming in. Boy, I sure hope that you can accept it. And I think you, I absolutely see that you are, because you're going to move forward. I have the Six of Swords here and the Death card. You are going to be able to move forward from rocky waters and the old energy. So under the Death card here is the Page of Pentacles. Pretty close to that, Two of Pentacles. But this is about examining the relationship. This is about taking a really hard look at things. Looking in the future, trying almost like a crystal ball. This is the offer that they're going to come forward with. And this soulmate energy, all down this line, you feel it, you know it, you see it, that this is something tangible. This is someone who is really very sincere. You're going to dissect everything they do. You're going to analyze everything that they do. But what's going to happen is you're going to see the truth of this matter. We've got the Queen of Swords here. And you're going to speak your truth. Actually, I think this old relationship will come up because this is so strong in your past that I really think this will come up. And I think you're going to have questions about their past, you know, and their past relationships. There's going to be a truthful back and forth conversation. And I feel like you are the one that initiates most of it. But this is the card for air signs. So Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius might be strong in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. Here's Libra, and here is a Queen of Swords, male or female. Right under the Hierophant, the commitment, the security. Oh my gosh. This is a beautiful relationship coming in. Like I said, you're going to be talking about your past experiences, the heartbreak, the being stabbed in the back, you know, not seeing it coming. It really threw you for a loop. And you regained your composure here. It was probably difficult to do. Held back that love, I don't know how long, but you were able to do it until this person comes in. So they could be a fire sign, they could be an air sign, they could be a Taurus, they could be another Scorpio. Yeah, they could even be a Capricorn. It doesn't really matter. They could be a water sign. I think everything is here, practically. But they just carry this energy here of the Staff of New Beginnings. And by talking about your past, having all this, getting to know each other about your past, it really helps the sun and this joy to come in. This trust to come in so that this relationship can move forward. And it will be at your pace. You're moving forward at your pace. But you are. Wow, Scorpios, this was your reading for April. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance.